Hailed as a principled struggle stalwart until his last living days, former Public Enterprises Finance Minister and ANC struggle stalwart Pravin Gordhan has been praised as a principled and anti-corruption fighter. Before his business of the day, the country's President Cyril Ramaphosa paid tribute and expressed deep sadness at the death of former Minister Pravin Gordhan. Ramaphosa says Gordhan was an outstanding leader and a beacon of the fight against corruption.
I had the occasion to go and spend some time with him in hospital as I returned from Cape Town before he passed on. And I was able to get a moment to speak to him, even though he could no longer hear me. But it was a sad moment for me to be able to watch him as he was passing on his journey to another world. He was one of the most principled and courageous freedom fighters that our nation has known and produced. We extend our condolences to his wife, Vanita, his daughters, Anisha and Priyesha, and to his family.
Before his passing, Gordhan penned his last words for his comrades.
It is time for a reset. All progressives, including those with a Congress orientation, must reinvigorate the so-called old values and reassert those values. Anti-democratic tendencies must be eclipsed by a commitment to national interest and to public service. This epidemic of promoting oneself and accumulating wealth through patronage and authority within the state must be anathema to genuine democracy.
And for his comrades, Pravin was one of a kind. Some relived fond moments they spent together.
I'm filled with deep sadness. A sadness that Pravin should pass away so soon after he retired, in the hope that he would have more time to spend with his family.
With no fear of contradiction, that if PG didn't do that, the Guptas will still be in power. Oh, sorry, JZ will be still in power.
And a defense to their fallen comrade. This after the EFF said it will not be shedding a tear for former Public Enterprises Minister.
That statement from the EFF, was it just a statement of irony? Because greed and corruption defines what the EFF leadership is about. The problem that they've had with Pravin Gordhan and everybody at SARS is that SARS has to go after tobacco smugglers. Now, don't ask me why EFF is so attached to tobacco smugglers and whether some of the leaders live in the yards of tobacco smugglers. Don't ask me any of that.
PG is largely hated by those who hate him and who have defined themselves in inimical terms as people who don't like him, simply because of the fact that he took a stand against corruption in our country and the running down of state institutions, not just public enterprises, but institutions all round.
Pravin Gordhan will be buried next week on Thursday in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal Province. Ntlanhla Khatlani, SABC News, Johannesburg.